Good morning, everybody. We are live at 6:03 this morning because I've got a last minute brilliant epic move. Can everybody hear me and can you see the camera? That's all I need to know. Just give me a thumbs up if you can see the camera and what's going on. Or have I not hooked this up right? Boom! Mike has arrived. I am using my coffee cup as a holder for my webcam to get a shot of my cat outside on the balcony as the sun rises. I'm calling this House Cat Rescue. I really wish I could adjust the lighting on my camera right now. Cannot see you, but you can see the cat. Oh, he just jumped down. All right. I wish I could adjust the lighting right now, guys, because there is a brilliant sunrise coming up this morning, and the CN Tower is just glowing. Let's see if I move that a bit, if that changes it. There you go. We got boom view right off the bat. Sorry, Dee Dee, I was going to read your horoscope first, but I could not resist boom view. So we'll just let that sit. Hopefully, this is probably the stupidest move I've ever made because I am literally using my coffee cup to hold my webcam, and if it falls backwards, bloom, slam dunk straight into the coffee. All right, you caught a glimpse of the orange. Well, that's exactly what you get to see. I'm gonna put my camera back here, so watch out for the little bit of earthquake. Let's get our studio lights back on again. Don't you just love going live? Oh yeah. Dee Dee's been waiting patiently in the room, but I'm gonna say good morning to everybody before I get on to her flirty Pisces horoscope. All right, so good morning. Whoops. Good morning, Desmond's Donders, David out there. Tonic Zimp is in the house, and we've got Dee Dee, so that's good enough for me. All my friendlies are here. That's perfect. Be sure to be sure to give my little stream here a thumbs up and a like, and share this out. And yeah, Mike's face is here. What did I do? I completely readjusted my camera, and now I've got a huge glare. What's going on? There we go. Let's get rid of that. That should be a little bit better. Is that clearer? A bit of a reflection in the background, guys, but sorry, can't do anything about it because I've got to read a horoscope right now that I promised to read right off the bat. And here we go. Is the mic picking that up? Let's see. This is for you, Dee Dee. Your life is going to get more complicated, and that's it. Not exactly what you're hoping for. The situation might not last at all that long, so do your best to deal and hope for some simplicity later. That is your flirty horoscope this morning, and I do that for you just because I think you're special. Let's do your daily, all right? Your daily horoscope for Pisces today says, are you being too easy on yourself right now? Well, that's not wise. It's also not wise to set your goals too low. Sure, it makes it easier to reach them, but doesn't the victory feel a little bit hollow? You need to start making yourself work harder, especially today, when a truly great opportunity could practically land in your lap. Of course, it will be a tough challenge, but your brain and body are ready for it. And once you've reached this new goal, you'll feel like $1 million. Well, if I had $1 million,
If I had $1 million, I'd buy me a new computer. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. That's pretty much what it's going to cost. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got our first horoscope down. Ladies and gentlemen, the first horoscope is down. Let's move on to our second one. We've got, well, thank you for the tweets out there, guys. Our second one, I believe, was going to be Capricorn for our good friend David out at Desmond's Donders. Everybody say hi to him. Whoa, what's going on? A little bit too much computing power. Let's go to Capricorn. Gently, gently. All right, make the switch. And boom, here we go, Capricorn, for April 20th, 2020 on this glorious morning. Today is a great day to try something that you've always wanted to try, but have been too scared to tackle. Your fears are vanishing now, and your bold personality wants to come out and play. If you think about it, there's no point in holding back when it comes to what you really want. How else are you ever going to do it? You have the energy you need, so put it to good use by pushing the envelope and exploring all the boundaries of the world. Wow, that's a great horoscope this morning, man. Oh man. Let's scroll down just a bit, see if I've forgotten anybody. Hi to me, LOL. Good one. Yes, working harder in your own little world. Yes, I live in 900 square feet of sanitized paradise right now. And yes, the walls are closing in. Yes, I do get to go to work every day, and it's a short trip to work and back. So I wouldn't say that I am isolating at this time, but something exciting is going to happen today for my wife, Christina. She's going to get out for the first time in 4 weeks to go to her office. She needs to print off some surveys and some paperwork for a survey that she needs to do. So she'll be out in the field checking out breeding bird habitats for a construction site that's going up. The Angel Variety, wow, love me. Holy crap, who is this guy? And I love his icon. Guys, check this guy out. I'm sure all you regular YouTubers out there, Dee Dee and David and probably Tonic Exempt, know who this guy is, but man, I am loving his icon already. And if I had the computing power, I would go over and check out his channel. This is awesome. So good morning, Angel Minutes. This is my show. My name is Mike Millen, and I come at you every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with your horoscope if you type in your star sign. And it's Chilling with Millen. So you just type in your horoscope, guys, and I will read it up for you. If you're not sure what your horoscope is, just give me your birthday, and I'm sure I can figure it out from there, and we'll move on. So actually, guys, you know what? I'm kind of anxious to see what my horoscope is this morning. I'll give you a little sample of Aries motivation. I think it's pretty good, I think they're all pretty positive this morning. David got a good one, and Dee Dee has been told that she cannot ignore her dusting. Sorry, Dee Dee, you got to get the dusting done. Oh, she also wants a Taurus. Well, I can definitely do that. Here we go. Who's the Taurus for, Dee Dee? Because right now I'm going to do an Aries. Good morning, Ma Pa Millen. Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you've caught him 5 on the fly. It's Chilling with Millen. And I'm doing fine, folks. I'm doing absolutely fine. As a matter of fact, if I were any finer, I'd be Frog's hair. Oh my goodness, where'd that come from? My horoscope today says that I should finally start to see things that my latest business, career, or plans are finally coming together. Really? Today, you could finally start to see signs that your latest business or career plans are finally coming together. Once again, your drive, hope they mean hard drive, for success is not let you down. It's taken you this far in life and you have options. Use this day as sort of a rest stop on the road to your goals and take a break. Share a virtual lunch with friends and talk about something other than what you've been working on for so long. Wow. Ah, yes, 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 yes. Now I remember you. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, that's awesome. Well, welcome back, Angel. Love the new icon. That is, I love it. I absolutely love it. I was thinking about doing something like that for myself. Well, Ma, how you doing? You got up a little late this morning. You got your coffee on. Your birthday's March 21. Oh, you're easy. You're an Aries, just like me. So today you can finally start to see signs that your latest business or career plans are finally coming together. Once again, your drive for success has never let you down. It's taken you this far in life, and you have options. Use this day as sort of a rest stop on the road to your goals and take a break. Share a virtual lunch with friends and talk about something other than what you've been working on for so long. There you go, Aries. But actually, you know what I usually do when I get a second Aries in this? I go over to the flurry, and with the flurry, because get Dee Dee's favorite spot, the flick of the hair and the wink. And the flirty today for Aries is, oh, this is such a slow computer. You are more than almost anyone. Not you, more than almost anyone. There, sorry. My reading skills need to be brought up a little bit. You, more than anyone, know that life is an adventure, but today is ridiculous. You might be raced through the day like a maniac, so grab a friend and take off together. So there you go, Aries. That's 2 horoscopes. Did I forget Lindsay? Oh, no. Did I forget Virgo? Well, let's change that up right now, folks. I apologize. Absolutely. You guys know what's up with me by now, that I am kind of flighty, don't pay attention to what I'm supposed to, and get sidetracked every once in a while, especially when there's a beautiful sunrise going out there. Hey, look, a squirrel. Oh, my goodness. Here we go, Lindsay. Here's your Virgo horoscope this morning. The hair flick was a bonus because my hair fell on my eyes. I haven't been able to go to the barber shop for a long time. So here we go, Lindsay. Shocking news could serve a wake-up call for you today, but totally in a positive way. Someone has beaten the odds, which only goes to show that you can too. This inspiration might arrive too late in the day for you to be able to apply this revelation to today, but the value of the lesson will stay with you forever. Wow, that's a powerful impact. You can see that you can see what you need to do in the coming weeks to make all the changes in your life that you've been waiting to make. You feel empowered. I'd stand aside, David. Just stand aside. It sounds to me like Lindsay's on a steamroll and I wouldn't get in her way. Hey, look, I'm a squirrel. Yeah, I'm so good. No, thank you so much. I totally forgot. Thank you so much, Mom, for reminding me. And just for that, I'm not going to make you go through the hassle of typing in Sagittarius and Leo, like the shortest star sign and the longest star sign all combined under one roof. Man, does that make sense? You poor girl. So Sagittarius and Leo. Let's do Dad first, shall we? My father's horoscope for this morning, when he watches this after he wakes up, hopefully he had a good night's sleep. I truly miss my father, folks. I had a nice long talk with him yesterday, and we had a virtual chat. And yeah, it's like you said, 4 weeks now. The walls are closing in. It's time to bust out and make some moves. Ugh, it's kind of scary. Here we go with Sagittarius' horoscope from my dad. If you're worried about something, distract yourself. Don't listen to people who say you're running away from a problem. If there's nothing you can do about the situation, you need to find a way to stop thinking about it. Might be the perfect way to while away the hours and keep your mind occupied. So fire up that ebook, Dad, with things that don't really matter in daily life. That way you can stop fretting over things that really do matter. Wait this out. It'll be okay. So there's your horoscope this morning, guys, for Sagittarius. Oh, man, I tell you. Well, let's talk about your grandson, Dee Dee. How old is your grandson, Jensen? Because I know the feeling of missing a grandchild. I do that indeed. And while we talk about Jensen, I'm going to switch the sign over to Leo and watch my mother. Oh, man, the computer is slow, people. I am looking at the circle of doom right now on the horoscopes. And here we go. April 20th, 2020. Wasn't that spot on for Dad? I tell you. Jeez. But here you go, Mom. This is yours. Being concise is important today. The people you'll be dealing with may not have a lot of time to waste. Their impatience doesn't have to push you. If you don't feel like editing your request or rushing through a good story, then don't. Just skip them and move on to friends and coworkers who can afford to chat for as long as you want. But if you need something from the busy folks, you'd better cut to the chase and keep it short and sweet. What does that tell you, Mom? Open up those chat lines. Talk to your friends. There you go. So Jensen was 7. Jensen had an isolation birthday, and I feel the pain. 7 years old and not being able to have a huge birthday party. Unless they worked it out somehow. I got an issue, people. I got to do a house cat rescue. Come on. Come on. Back in. Yep. Somebody's escaped her cage. She's prowling around outside, looking for a way out. If I lose her to the next balcony, we've got an issue. Come on. Get back in here. There we go. Yep. Everything's solved. Cat's back in the house. Okay, where were we? Do we have any more horoscopes to read this morning? I'm telling you, I'm having quite the day. It's definitely one of those days today. He had a birthday party. His friends dropped his presents on his doorstep and stood back watching them open them. Oh, he was spoiled. Oh, that sounds sweet. Yeah, it is the social distancing that we have to worry about, guys. Keeping that 6 feet between us. Let's kill this virus so that we can get back to hugging each other. Yep. 7-year-old's birthday party. Man, I can't imagine what this is going to do to our future. What's going to happen with our grandkids? My granddaughter is 3 right now, or 4, and she's heading off to school, and there is no school. Man. No, actually, that terrible shooting was not anywhere near us. Yeah. It was. It's over in Nova Scotia. I think you're talking about the RCMP shooting. As far as I know, that's the only one that I know about. But that's Nova Scotia. That's 2 or 3 provinces over. In let me think. In Canadian speak, it'd be about a 3 days drive. In kilometer-wise, I'm guessing probably about 16, about maybe 2,100 kilometers, if I'm guessing right. Yeah, so yeah, it's a little ways away. Canada's a big country. And we got lots of room to spread out. Mom says I need a barrette for my hair. I should just get out a pair of scissors and just chop it right off right now, right? And the funny thing is, it's backwards. You can't use a camera as a mirror because you're literally going the opposite way, if you know what I mean. So I just got a natural instinct, flick that hair out of the way. All right. Your eyebrows have gone native. Okay. Hey, good morning, Chris. How are you this morning? Good to see you. Glad you joined us. Yeah, that's not a COVID cough. That is my acid reflux acting up from not taking my pill this morning before I had my coffee. But that's all right. I can still move on and I can still read your horoscope. If you type your star sign in, I will get right to it. And man, we're pretty good. We're ticking along pretty good. I think we've got Sagittarius done. We got Leo done. We got Aries done. Did I do Taurus? I did not do Taurus. Let's go back, change that horoscope to Taurus, and get in the Taurus, shall we? Wow. Very slow computer this morning. Very slow. Tick tock. Oh, there we go. Taurus, April 20th, 2020. Today is likely to be fairly quiet. Which can enable you to feel a lot more grounded and positive than you felt in a while. Nothing much is going to get you. Even that annoying person won't seem quite so annoying to you today. You're not in a hurry, so why be stressed about things you can't control? You are gaining a healthy perspective on what does and doesn't matter in life. Wow, sounds like your sons are going to have a pretty chill day. Yeah, I'm going to do this again, guys. What I gave you this morning at the beginning of the live stream was a short glimpse of the sunrise coming over the horizon. And I had to use my coffee cup as a tripod to hold my camera and shut off all the studio lights so the glare didn't go through the window, because I can't get my camera to go any farther than 3 or 4 feet away from my computer. But as I sit and stare out the window, I see something I must share. So I'm going to try this again, but first I'm going to empty my coffee cup. No, a little more than a gulp there. Okay, here we go, guys. First, we're going to take the camera. Excuse the shake. Then we're going to point it out the window. There's the cat cage. And, oh, come on, just stay right there, will you? And that's the sun. Now we're going to turn off the studio lights so the camera gets a little bit better of an adjustment. And there we go, folks. What limited view I have of the sun coming up behind the CN Tower as it makes its way into the sky. Man, I wish I could zoom in on that. There's Alan. There's Alan. Good morning, Alan. I'm doing something that I used to do with my live stream right now. Welcome to the stream. You came in at 6:28 and it is now still 6:28. So yes, it's boom view. What limited perspective I have. What I used to do is head out onto the balcony and give you a grand perspective of what more than 20 floors looks like in an apartment building. It's mini view, boom view. That's what we'll call it, Dee Dee. We started calling this boom view about probably about 10 or 12 months ago. And that's when YouTube decided to shut down the live viewing through your camera, because I used to stream
all of my live streams through my Samsung S9 because my laptop is about 10 years old and it's just got absolutely no computing power. I've recently shut down any external programs and have dedicated my laptop to just doing my live at 6:05s. And so far, fingers crossed, touch wood, we have not had any issues during the live stream. But I tell you, every once in a while, my computer acts up and says, hey, I don't want to work today. And it just refuses to give me a camera or turn on the microphone or even boot up StreamYard. But this morning, I just last minute said, you know what? I'm going to take my USB webcam, cross my fingers, and hope that I can turn it around and give you a view of the sun coming up over the CN Tower right now in Toronto. There's a bit of a double glare on the window, and it's really not my best work, guys, but hey, it's gonna get better, I promise you, because I've got a system on its way. My son is building me a kick butt system, and we will be able to share. But for now, is there anybody, and I mean anybody, interested in coming on the live stream and sharing the panel with me? Because I will definitely invite you. So if there's anyone out there that wants to share the panel and stick it out with me for the next 30 minutes while I scoop out a few more horoscopes from my friend Alan and possibly Chris, give me your horoscopes and I'll read them out to you. But if there's anybody that wants to share the panel with me this morning, I would be more than willing to drop a link. Oh man, Chris, I appreciate the offer of a few spare computers to share. But like I said, my son is in the middle of building me one right now. Let's go back to this ugly mug, shall we? Set that up again. My son is in the middle of building me one right now. And if you're any type of a computer tech person at all, here's what he has to offer me. We are looking at a we're looking at a brand new system that he's building from the ground up. And the system's hard drive is 2 terabytes. Okay, so I know that. It's a 6-core processor. Okay, I'm not quite sure what that means, but I'm pretty sure that's pretty cool. It's a 6-core processor with 512 gigabytes of solid state drive, 2 terabyte regular drive, 6 gigs of dedicated video RAM, and 16 gigabytes of RAM on top of that. He says it's probably the most powerful machine that he's ever built to date. He's extremely jealous. And this is the case that he's going to be putting it in, if you guys can see that. So it's going to be a monster tower. So I am just waiting anxiously for that thing to show up, people. I'm putting wireless cams. I'm hooking up wireless webcams to it, and we're going to have quite the show going on. Right now, you got to deal with this crappy laptop, this shitty webcam, and this ugly mug. It's getting brighter and brighter out there. I'm pretty sure I don't need my studio lights anymore. It doesn't look like there's too many harsh glares, but we'll put them back on just for slips and giggles. The sun is getting brighter, and I see, speaking of my sun, I see a Scorpio coming up. So let's read a Scorpio, ladies and gentlemen, for our friend Alan. Everyone say good morning to Alan. He's from the UK as well. Yes. Where did I see that he was from the UK? Oh no, that's not Alan, that's Chris. Yes, thank you for the generous offer for the computer, Chris, but I think my son's got me covered. Sounds like it's going to be fun. And if anybody knows anything about computers, it sounds pretty techy to me. Exactly, same studio lights. I changed all the bulbs to LED to try to soften the glare, and I've
diffused the light a little bit, but yeah, that's it. Those are my studio lights, but hey, whatever works, right? Here we go, folks, with Scorpio for Alan. Good morning, Alan. My son is also a Scorpio, so this goes out to Josh as well as Alan for April 20th, 2020. Scorpio's horoscope says, look at the harsh glare. Shadows. Oh my goodness. That's what happens when the sun comes up. You have to readjust the lighting on your camera. Wow. Okay, what do we got? Hey, good morning, sunrise. It's good to see you. My face is all aglow. Here we go, Scorpio. You've been thinking about a lot. And you've been thinking about a certain person from your past. And you feel that that certain person's wisdom could come in handy right about now. Well, the horoscope says, why don't you try to track him down? Virtually, I hope. A few minutes online should get you back, should get you a few leads, and you're probably already in contact with someone who's in contact with them. So no matter how things were left between you and this other person that you're thinking about, they'll be happy to hear from you and flattered that you want their insight. Play detective and track this useful person down. And apparently you'll be glad you did. That was Scorpio's horoscope this morning. The sun has got quite the glare on my face, so let's adjust that for a second, guys. I got half an hour to play around, why not? I'm going to diffuse that light just a bit. There we go. That takes a little bit of the harshness off, I think. Let's put this that way. Diffuse that on the back. There we go. A little bit better. Hey, it's daylight out there, folks. It's no longer pre-sunrise. The sun is fully up. A little bit of orange tint on the horizon. A low of -3 today and a high of +9. So we're not going to be too bad off today. It's almost time to get the e-bike out, start biking to work. So I got Scorpio. Chris, so true. Oh, Alan's in Edinburgh. Edinburgh. Edinburgh? Is it Edinburgh? How do you say it? Edinburgh? He's in Scotland. And I was going to go to Scotland. I'm pretty sure those trips are going to be canceled. We have booked a flight to Scotland June 6th. However, Canada's borders are shut, no in and out travel until May 31st. So that gives us 5 days to figure out whether or not we should finalize our plans to go to Scotland or just stay home. And I'm pretty sure, and I think you guys would support me, that staying home would probably be the smartest thing to do, depending on the situation on March 31st. So I don't know. What are your thoughts, guys? Get on the panel with me. Somebody say, hey, I'd like to come on the panel and we can talk about it. Alan, how would you like to come on this panel this morning? Give me a hand. Share the spotlight on Chilling with Millen. Let me change the banner here so it shows up a little bit better. We got banners. Hide the current banner. Yes. And show me my 7 other banners. Oh, look at that. You can just take the banner right off. That's pretty cool. Things you learn when you play around, right? So, okay, let's go back to that. StreamYard comments. See if anybody out there. Scotland is awesome. Scotland is awesome. I agree with you 100%. I've been looking forward to this trip for probably about 2 years now. And yeah, it would be a shame if we had to cancel it. So hopefully they just miraculously clear all this crap up and we'll just fly on our way tickety-boo. That would be awesome. We've had lockdown extended another 3 weeks. Not sure when the hotels will reopen. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. I feel like Scotland's going to be delayed. Pretty sure. I don't want to say it out loud though. It just makes me cringe. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Then there will be changes. Okay. You don't even talk much on your own YouTube channel. All right, hey, no problem. I'm not forcing anybody into this. I'm just saying I've got 20 minutes of extra time right now, and unless I see some horoscopes, we're gonna run out of conversation, and all you're gonna do is just stare at this ugly mug trying to figure out how to get a 10-year-old laptop to do a super duper job of a live stream. But hey, like we say back in Norfolk, I am finer than frog's hair this morning, because if I were any finer, I'd be granulated. So let's keep this show going, guys. I've got another 25 more minutes before 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, we got to shut it down because I've got to start getting ready to go to work. I'm one of them people that gets up, goes to work. The show must go on. All right, David is willing. All right, here you go. You know what I'm going to do, David? I am going to, what am I going to, how about I do this? How did I do this last time? I'm going to open up my Google and I'm going to look for the link. Just give me a second, guys, and we're going to get David to join us. Man, if I shut down, though, you know that I've done too much on this computer. Let's start this. Let's shut that down. Let's open up this and go to over here. You enjoy this morning routine. You know what? That's part of it. That's part of the whole. That's part of the whole thing, right? Keeping routines. Routines are important, especially when everything is so up in the air and changed about like this. It is important to keep a routine. And my routine is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, live at 6:05. I'm going to try to stick to that as much as possible. You technically have to work from home right at this second, but I would love to come and chat some other day. Okay, no problem. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. You can tell I'm a pretty friendly guy. I think I get along with pretty much everybody. And pretty soon, we're going to get David on the panel here, if I can figure out where I'm going. All right, so David, if you want to open up your Google Hangouts. Where is it? Boom. If you want to open up your Google Hangouts, I will extend an invite to I will extend an invite to you, and I've got the invite key right there. Wow. Sorry, folks, slowed the show down a little bit, but copy to clipboard and get over here to my friends, to my contacts. Keep your fingers crossed, everybody. Keep your fingers crossed. I have now opened another window on this computer, and it is chunky slow. All right, let's get this key over to David. Come on. Open up. Let's go. Everybody, come on. Will my computer to do this, please. Just keep it going. There's Desmond. Okay. Wow, this is such a slow computer. While that opens up, I should make the sound in the background that I feel right now, and it's more like and if you guys that are anywhere close to my age know exactly what noise I'm making, because that's how I feel right now. All right, Desmond, I've sent you a copy of the key stream key so you can get on panel with me. I'll just wait for you to get that set up yourself, and we can make a mess of this live show together, my friend. I hope that works. Yep, there it is. All right, here we go. All good. It's not a learning curve. It's not a learning curve. It is a like, you see. Yeah, that's how I hear him to the stream. Open up the panel and let him say good morning to you, good folks. Is he there?
Can you hear me?
Let's minimize that. Maximize this.
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? Testing, testing. I've got audio here.
Oh, did something happen?
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Hello? One, two, 1 2. Yeah, my phone seems to be working here. Can you hear me? I'll sing. So you can hear me, Dee Dee, but Mike can't. Right, okay. One, two, 1 2. One, 1 2. I can hear you, Mike. I can't hear. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, I can hear Mike. He apparently can't hear me. Hello, Maren Parmillan. I promise I won't sing, Alan. It's no, Dee Dee. No, absolutely not. If I sing, it'll clear the room. Mike seems to have frozen. Let me just check over here. Yeah, Mike seems to have frozen. Apparently I have control. Well, I don't. Oh, I'm going to get blamed for this, you know. I think I broke Mike's machine. Oh, it's just me now. Possibly, Chris. The thing with StreamYard is it's supposed to work offline, isn't it? But if it's feeding through extra audio and to from Mike's machine, trouble is I don't know how long this will keep going with without Mike. I'm not looking at YouTube at the moment. I'm doing all this in StreamYard. Let's go and have a look at. No, he's gone from there as well. Okay. Well, welcome to Chilling with Milling without Milling. Give him a few minutes and see if he comes back on. Yeah, Dee Dee, we were on. I did this a week or so ago with Mike, and it went. It was a week last Wednesday, and it seemed to go okay. Obviously, Mike's computer this time is not. Here he comes. There he is. Can you hear me now, Mike?
Wow. Did this? Good morning, David. How are you this morning?
Morning. I kept things going. I promise not to sing.
Wow, you have no idea. I literally clicked on that. I literally clicked on that, and my everything just went meh. Black screen. but everything just stopped. I'm thinking, oh crap, I just lost the stream. But apparently you kept it going for me, David. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, actually, I said I'd give you a couple of minutes and then see what happens, because I'm not sure how StreamYard works when when the host drops out.
Yeah, I literally rebooted my computer. It all shut down. I figured I was gonna have to start StreamYard all over again and try to get everybody to come back, but apparently it just kept going. So
and it reconnected you, and I'm assuming it connected you back to YouTube as well.
Excellent. But I tell you what I've done. I've shut down everything else right now. I mean, I don't have my horoscopes up. I don't have Google Hangouts. I don't have anything going right now, just this live stream. So yeah, let's keep this up for 10 minutes, shall we? Oh my God. Yeah, seriously, it's pretty sad when this has more computing power than that.
Yeah, and laptops step up the leading edge, and if yours is 10-year-old, it's yeah. But my view with computers is, if you can buy it in the shops, it's probably very near obsolete anyway.
Yep. And that's exactly why this one has lasted me so long, because 10 years ago my son put it together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Exactly. So it doesn't owe me anything. And I know we've talked about smashing this live and showing people how frustrated I've been with this computer, but I tell you, it's been with me a while. So I don't know, it's my baby. I might just put it on a pedestal. It got me to my first 400 subscribers on YouTube. So I think
well, I've still got a laptop, which is before I tell this. Hello, Posh Cats.
Oh, Posh Cats is in. Yes.
I'm not sure about Star. Maybe put a disass in front of it, but yeah. I've got an old, they called them netbooks when they first came out, and I wanted one, so I had one. And it must be 10, 12 years old. I could pick it up and look at it. I've put it runs Windows XP. I've had it on other operating systems, including Linux, but it's back on XP because XP runs all the radio software I want to run. Because it's only a 10-inch screen, the battery on it lasts forever. So it's great for taking away with me in Desmond to do all the programming, etc., that I need to do on the radios. For example, if we go down to England, I need to put in different memories for the radio, the way you would do in a TV for the short-range radio, and things like that, because it's daft having them in there when you're not in the area, sort of thing. So it's useful for that. And I've just started
So what do you do in Desmond for connecting yourself to the internet? What do you use for your?
I've got a little Wi-Fi hotspot. I've got it here, in fact. There you go.
Well, isn't that something?
That is a 4G hotspot.
Okay.
If you look at it that side, it connects via. It can connect via. Where's all the buttons? It can connect via the real internet, via Ethernet.
Yeah.
Charging port in the middle for USB.
Okay.
C, so you can charge it up, and that USB port on the edge there, you can use, because it's so big, it contains a large battery. So you can run something off it at the same time.
So basically, you fully charge that, plug your computer into it, and it's instantly a Wi-Fi hotspot.
It's a Wi-Fi hotspot. You just log into that hotspot. It connects to. We've got it on O2 at the moment.
Okay. And how does your internet work over there in Scotland? Do you have to pay for your data, or
on that monthly fee?
A monthly fee?
Yeah, I get 15 gigabytes a month for something like £9 or £10.
So that would be about 18 or 19 bucks then.
Yeah, around,
yeah. Yep, roughly.
I know that's at 4G, and it's pretty decent speed as well, but it depends where you are, of course.
Yeah, that's true. And how is the reception across Scotland? Like, do you have any bad spots that?
Oh, there's lots of bad spots.
I imagine north of where you are in Inverness, it would get pretty shoddy up there, right?
It's actually pretty good. That last trip we did at the start of March, we had good coverage all the way up on that. There wasn't a day when we didn't have internet on that trip. When you drift further west, when you get to the coast, the west coast, it's reasonable. There's more black spots. The bit nearest to you.
That's let me get this right. If I know my geography, then that would be the Isle of Skye.
Yeah, the Isle of Skye North.
Yeah, there you go.
It can be pretty patchy, but again, it depends on your network. We can get onto the internet via our phones. Now, we're on 3 different networks between us. One with the box, one with my phone, and one with Lindsay's phone. So usually we can get a signal of some sort.
Yeah, I was curious about that. Alan says that it's better down in the Glens. Is that I imagine that's down by south of Edinburgh and south of
well, yeah, down south of us, it's when you're in cities and the towns and the low ground, it's great. But you get up in the hills, it's very patchy. And that's what I was going to say. Between the 2 coasts and the hills, there are some places where you just can't get it. You just there isn't a proper.
And just to change, so that I can show you how much I relate. Southwestern Ontario is pretty much covered, like everything from all around the Great Lakes. Anywhere within that radius around the Great Lakes is pretty much covered. But you start heading north into Canada. Like, I know Canada looks like it's a huge country, but everything up there, completely barren. Like, you'd be lucky to find a cell tower every 1,600 kilometers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, it gets pretty shoddy if you're going to head north or in Canada. Staying west along the border, along the 49th parallel, that's pretty much where all the population is concentrated. But up there, and I'm speaking from personal experience because I'm not sure if you knew, I used to live north of the Arctic Circle for a while. And there was only one internet provider up there, and they charged through the nose, and it was pretty damn slow.
Yeah, there's a few Canadians I watch, and one of the things they do best is complain about their internet and their charges.
Yes, absolutely. We got it all backwards over here, I tell you. We got it all backwards. And thank you very much, Dee Dee. I am not that great with geography, but I used to have a map sitting up right behind me so I could stare at things and look at them. But from memory, I've been studying Scotland for a while because we want to go on a trip there, as you know. But so yeah, I'm kind of familiar with it. And completely changing the topic, 23andMe. I got my results back from 23andMe, and I was really looking forward to that. And it tells me that for the last 3 generations, my heritage is pretty much from the Glasgow area, my DNA. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Excuse me while I get some exercise left in my cup.
8 ounces at a time, my friend. 8 ounces at a time. Yeah, the 23andMe, quite an interesting experience. You spit in a cup and send it across the country, and then now all of a sudden the government has access to your DNA. But hey, in exchange for that, they tell you that you may have been, may or may not have been related to a great Irish king somewhere. There's a possibility that you're on your mother's side. You may have been abducted by Neanderthals. It's a crazy amount of information they can give you off of those 23 genes, I tell you.
Dee, yes, I know somebody just like that. She's not here now, so I can talk about it. She went back to work today. It's a little bit scary, but we'll find out when she gets home what work we've done to keep the social distancing and everything. I know we had a sheet from them with all the things they put in place for locker rooms and cafeteria and all the rest of it to keep people apart. But it'll be interesting to see what they've done on the factory floor. Mind you, with Lindsay's job, she's not actually stood at a belt with biscuits. She's, doing her own thing, so she was away from people, eating biscuits. It's a good job she's not here. I get thumped when I say that's a job. They have to do all sorts of tests and things on them. A lot more involved in eating biscuits.
It's a whole new world, isn't it, David? It's a whole new world. Whole new reality. Australians wishing to know if they are related in the past criminals that were sent back in the dark days. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's true. Australia was a prison colony at one time for the Commonwealth, wasn't it? They basically shipped all the criminals over there. So yeah, that'd be an interesting DNA background.
Unless they were kids sent out under that, was it 10 pound scheme or something? I suppose most of them will be related to the to the criminals in one way or another.
Yeah, but what would define a criminal way back in the 16th century? Somebody who stole a sheep to feed their family, or a loaf of bread to feed their baby. That's you're a criminal. Goodbye. Send you to Australia.
Yeah, stealing the sheep was probably a hanging offence back then.
More than likely, I'm pretty sure that's how I lost the Mick in the front of my name, is somebody in my heritage. No, you're no longer a part of the Mick clan. You're gone. You're gone. You're just a Millen. Goodbye. We're going to send you to America.
That was probably part of the clearances, which is a whole different topic.
All right, David, it's been a pleasure having you on this morning. I just wanted to say thank you so much. We actually kept this stream going for the 55 minutes that I normally do, but it's approaching 7 o'clock. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to wind down and thank everyone for coming by. Steal a loaf of bread. What did I say? Thank everybody for coming by. If there's any horoscopes I missed, I'm terribly sorry. We'll catch you on Wednesday. Hopefully I'll be back on Wednesday. And we'll go from there. Look at that. See, look, a squirrel. All right, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thank you once again, David. I'm gonna let you say your goodbyes, and then we'll shut this thing down.
Yeah, thanks for coming along, everybody, and glad to jump on and break your computer. And see everybody again soon. Bye, everyone.
All right, that was my friend David of Desmond's Daughters. Thank him once again for coming by and keeping this stream alive while my computer decided to take a little nap in the middle of the stream. Glad to see everyone here. Thanks for stopping by. It's an honor and a privilege to share my morning coffee with you guys and read your horoscopes. So I'm just going to leave you with this little ditty. Hope it stays in your head all day. That's your punishment for watching the show. Who's that guy at 6:05? Maybe you caught him 5 on the fly. It's chillin' with Millen. Where will you chill next?